What's up guys? Today we're going to be changing the oil on a 2003 Powerstroke with the 6.0 diesel. So stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back to another how-to video. First off, this truck holds 15 quarts of oil, so make sure that you guys have a canister that is big enough and empty enough to hold all of that oil. Secondly, we will be using Shell Rotella T6 fully synthetic 5W40 engine oil that's specifically designed for diesel engines. A lot of people in the comments say that this is the best oil that you can get for this 6.0 Powerstroke. A lot of forums are pretty hyped about this subject. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys use in your 6.0, but from my personal experience, I would recommend that. So the first step, guys, is going to be get it underneath the truck using a 3/4 inch ratchet to remove that oil plug and letting all of that drain out. As you can see it splash, just make sure that you guys are trying to keep all of it in the container. If you notice that your container is filling up a little bit too fast because you underestimated just how much oil this truck holds, go ahead and put the plug back in, empty it, and then put it back underneath the truck to drain the rest of the oil. Once that oil is completely drained, go ahead and grab the drain plug, clean that off with a paper towel. Look for any metal shavings attached to the plug. If there are, it's a sign of abnormal use or wear and tear on the engine, excuse me, and that's not a good thing. But if it's clean, go ahead and put it back in. Go in your truck, open up the hood, locate this filter that is on top. This is a very nice designed engine oil filter on this truck. It's easy to get to and it's easy to change. You just need an adjustable wrench or a socket to take and unscrew that. You can go ahead and throw away the old filter. You can grab a flathead screwdriver to pry off the old O-ring because you're going to want to throw that as well. And then once you get back to the truck, you can go ahead and grab the new O-ring. Be careful sliding that around. Try not to overstretch it. Go ahead and dip your finger in some new oil and get the new O-ring nice and oiled up so that that's ready to go. This helps it to not dry out and helps it to seal properly throughout the use of it. You can also go ahead and pour some new oil in the engine oil filter compartment, which just helps that to fill up a little bit faster when you start the truck up again. You guys can use an oil filter. I would recommend it. I did not here, and it works okay when it's the bigger engine oil filter compartment, but as you see here, we're about to remove the engine oil fill tube itself, and that is a much smaller opening. And so if you aren't going to use a filter for the engine oil filter compartment, I definitely would, because, well, that. It wasn't too bad, but it still is quite a bit of oil leaking out, so I would recommend a filter. Like I said, guys, this does take 15 quarts of oil, so you are going to be pouring and pouring and pouring for a long time, but that's what you got yourself into with the diesel engine, especially the 6.0. You can go ahead once you are close and there's no air trapped in the system, hopefully. You can put the filter back in, tighten it with your hand as much as you can, and then finish off with the wrench. After you guys are close to 15 quarts, you can go ahead and start the truck up. Once the truck has run for just 10 to 15 seconds, you shouldn't need any more than 30. You can go ahead and check the oil dipstick. If you're low, you add a little bit more. If your cameraman falls over, you ask him if he's okay, and then if he is, you continue on with the job. As you guys can see, this took us 3 times to get exactly right, but now it is perfect. Thank you guys for joining us on a how-to video brought to you by Dakota Lawn and Landscape. We will catch you on the next one.